Okay, exercise 19 is the mail merge assignment, and it's going to be quite a difficult assignment. So please be ready to spend about anywhere from half an hour to 45 minutes doing it because there are so many steps involved. The first thing you have to do is you have to make a new document. So go to File, New, and click Blank Document. And once you've done that, go to Tools and find where it says Letters and Mailings and click Mail Merge. When you do that, you'll notice that you have a wizard appear on the right-hand side of the screen. And the wizard breaks down the mail merge into 6 easy steps. Okay? And you can always refer to the bottom here. It will tell you which step you're currently doing. Okay? Now, the first decision we have to make is what type of document we're making. And we have a choice. We can write letters, email messages, envelopes, labels, or a directory, but we're doing a letter. So make sure letter is checked off. Okay, we're done. That's the first step. Go down to the bottom where it says next starting document in blue. Click that once, and we're now in step 2. Okay, we can always go back to a previous step by clicking previous. So don't worry if you make a mistake. You can always go back and fix a previous step. Okay, so the computer will ask you, how do you want to set up your letters? Use the current document, start from a template, or start from existing document. And we have to choose one of these 3. Now, we don't have a template and we don't have an existing document, so obviously we're going to have to use the current document, that being this blank document I have here. Okay, so we're done with that. Click Next, select Recipients. Now, you have to choose, are we going to use an existing list, Outlook contacts, or type a new list? Well, we don't have an existing list and we don't have any Outlook contacts, so we're going to have to type a new list. And I will click here, but you'll notice that after you click type a new list, the word create appears. So if you click create, this box called new address list appears. And we are asked to type in this missing information. But if you look at the list, there is actually more information that's asked than we really need. So rather than use this really long list, we're going to customize it. So click Customize, and this Customize Address List box appears, and we can add, delete, or rename some of these items. Okay, we don't need title, so click Title, click Delete. The computer will ask you, are you sure you want to delete title? Click Yes. First name we need, last name we need, company name we need, address line 1 we need, address line 2 we don't need. Select it, press Delete, press Yes, and address line 2 is gone. City we need. State, in Canada, we don't have states. We use the word provinces. So select state, click rename, and type in province. Okay, in the rename field box. Make sure you spell it correctly. Click OK, and state has been renamed to province. Zip code, we call them postal codes in Canada. So select zip code, click rename, type postal code. Click OK. Okay, and if you look at your instructions, that's all we really need. Country, we can delete. Home phone, we can delete. work phone we can delete, an email address we can delete. Okay, compare your list to the list in your instruction book and make sure you've got the same 7 fields. Okay, you're done, click OK, and you'll see that now we've got a much shorter list of information that's asked of us. Okay, we're now ready to enter in the information that's missing. Okay, and if you look at your instruction book, they they actually provide you with some sample names and addresses, so just use those. Okay, you can just type in a box, click in another box, or you can press tab to move from box to box. And once you finish one entry, just double check that you've typed everything correctly. Uh, click New Entry, and you've got a new form. Okay. Once you finish the second entry, click New Entry, and you can type in the third one. Now, you know what? I'm going to purposely make a spelling mistake here because I want to show you how you can come back later to correct it. So I've spelled government wrong. Um, Now, we can go and review the previous entries by going down to the bottom here. There are 3 entries in total, and you can just click previous or next to jump from one entry to another. Okay, and we're finished. Okay, we're finished because we only need 3 entries. Click close, and the computer will ask you to save the address list. Now this is very important because you want to save it properly, and uh, it's going to be either saved on your 3.5 floppy disk or your USB drive. So in the save in box, click the down arrow. I'm going to save it on my removable disk. You can save it on yours. And we will use the file name file 19 data. Okay, because that's going to make it easier for me to find your files if we all use the same name. Um, Once you've got the name typed and a location to save it, just click save, and this box appears. Mail merge recipients, you can review all the information here. Looks good. Okay, and just click OK, and we can go to the next step where we just finished step 3. Just click next, write your letter. We're in step 4. Okay, so step 4, because I don't want to waste your time, I don't want you to have to watch me type the whole letter out, I've actually cheated a bit and I've copied and pasted what you're supposed to type out yourself. So please type out the following letter as shown in your sample book. If you're not sure what that letter looks like, just refer to your sample book and look at the sample of exercise 19, sample A. Okay. Once you've typed out this part of the letter, click between July and dear, and in the mail merge in the mail merge wizard on the side, you'll see a word. You'll see the words more items. Click more items, and insert merge field appears. Okay, and if you look at your sample book, you will have to individually, one by one, insert these fields. Just watch. I'll select first name, click insert, and close. And you see what happened? The computer typed in the first name field. These are not typed in yourself. The computer does it for you. Okay? Add a space, then click more items, click select last name, insert, close. See, now we've got the first and last name field. Press enter to start a new line. Click more items, company name, insert, close. Press enter, more items, address line 1, insert, close. Press enter to start a new line. Click more items, click insert the city, close, add a comma, add a space, click more items again, province, insert, close, add a comma, add a space, and finally more items, select postal code, insert, close. Okay, one last field we have to insert is after the dear and before the colon. Just click and place the cursor there. Go to more items, select first name, insert, and close. Okay, if you've done this correctly, your document should now look exactly the same as exercise 19 sample B. Okay, and we are done. Step 4. The final two steps involve previewing your letter. So click next, preview your letters, and you'll see that the computer has inserted Magnus Zakrasson, IKEA, 3200 Sweden Way, Richmond, BC, and the postal code into that document. Furthermore, if you click here and click these arrows next to the recipient, you can see the second entry. And you click this again, you can see the third one. Okay, so it's very convenient. The computer combined our address list with our form letter and now has made 3 letters that are identical except the recipients are different. Now remember, for recipient 3, Gordon Campbell, I purposely made a mistake here because I wanted to show you how we can correct that. So you'll notice that there is an option, edit recipient list. I can click that and I can select whatever recipient I want to edit. I'll click Gordon Campbell, go down to edit, and I will fix that spelling mistake. Click close, OK, and you'll notice that the letter has now been corrected. Okay, so don't worry too much about whether or not you can fix mistakes. You can make mistakes and come back later to fix them. And the last step, next, complete the merge. When you go to step 6, you have the option of clicking print and printing all 3 letters, or editing individual letters, but I don't want you to print any letters because that would waste paper. Okay, So what I want you to do is go back to previous, go to step 5. At this point, you can go File, Save As, and on your removable disk, you can type in File 19, save it on your USB drive, and you can save it. And now you've saved all 3 letters. What's the purpose of doing mail merges? Well, mail merges will save you lots of time in the long run. It does take a lot of effort to type in the individual recipients, but you'll notice that once you've got a list of recipients, it's really quite easy to print off hundreds, if not thousands, of identical letters. And that list you made, we saved it. So in the future, if you have to write letters to those same 3 people, we don't have to create a list in the future. We can load up that list and use it again. Okay, and that's it. That's all there is to making a mail merge.